Hello and welcome to glennzb TV, the show that puts glennzb up your Periscope. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. And so this morning we have a prisoner who wants to donate various bits of himself, including his semen, for the good of society or something. I don't know. And obviously, people are uncomfortable talking about this. I think people are just generally uncomfortable talking about sperm. And they find the topic difficult to swallow. And that is a joke that I have been dying all morning to tell. All morning. And I just wasn't sure whether it was appropriate to say it on the radio. In fact, now that I've said it, I'm not sure that it's appropriate to say anywhere. Maybe we'll just forget this whole thing happened. I'll tell you why Facebook worries me. They've hired 7,000 people to police the content of. They're worried that dodgy videos are getting out there. Even though there's all sorts of filters and algorithms and bots and whatever else. Even in spite of all that, they still got to hire 7,000 people, and I think it's a concern that there's a lot of questionable content out there. But what really worries me is that people might watch this video. And, Bruce, you've anticipated this whole line of comedy here with that comment. That basically, because of that last story and my sperm joke and the swallowing and all the rest of it, they might ban me. Anyway, for now, at least I'm still here. What's going on, Christchurch? There's been a call to landlords around Canterbury University to improve security for student flats in Christchurch. Landlords need to take note because many students are paying high rentals for homes with low security. Some flats have windows with no latches and doors with very basic locks. Now, who's installing windows with no latches? Or, given that it's a student flat, have the latches just come off and not been replaced? I can see that happening. The basic locks thing. Now, what do they mean by that? Because I've got a lock at home and you twist the key and open it, but sometimes the key won't go round. Is that a complicated lock? Is that the sort of thing that they mean? Because I reckon that would be hard for a burglar to get into. Or are they talking about like something with a retinal display? Something like that. You've got a bit of DNA to get into your own flat. That seems... We've probably overcomplicated the issue there. And finally, I discovered a little problem with wearing loud shirts this morning. I don't know if this really qualifies as being... I mean, it's black and white. How loud can it really be? But, I caught my reflection in the mirror, and I just wondered... I don't know if this is going to come up on the video, but... And this is quite dangerous what I'm doing here, because I'm leaning forward on the steps of the stool. But there, does that look a bit orangey to you? Have I spilled something on this shirt and not noticed just because there's so many other weird marks on... You're right, Facebook might be watching this video. Let's shut it down. I am glennzb. Thanks so much for having me up your Periscope. I'll see you back here again tomorrow.